everyone, my name is Kathleen Ray, here for JBR Clothing and ModernPinup.com. Today I kind of wanted to talk about the retro revival of the vintage look. The classic pinup girl look has been resurfacing on and off since its prime, right after World War II through the 1950s. During this time, the clothing was very flattering and modest. It accentuated their curves. Hair was always on point. Most of the time their lipstick matched their outfits. They're always very, very put together. Since then, you know, of course the 60s, there was the mod style mini dresses, the twiggy eyes, beautiful as well. The 70s went to bell bottoms, flower power, whatnot. 80s, big teased hair, acid wash. 90s, still pretty big hair, and the grunge style. And when it comes to the year 2000, you know, there are so many different styles that everyone incorporates into, I guess, their own street style, and everyone can make their own, you know, outfits like that. Like I said, the pinup style was always very specific to the vintage glamour, old Hollywood days. Everyone looked glamorous. Every single woman in the 1950s looked fabulous. I have pictures of my grandmother, you know, from the 50s when my mother was born. She's always wearing a dress. Hair always perfect. All of her kids' clothes were ironed. I don't know where she found the time with 6 kids. But, you know, that was the 50s. Women stayed home. Men did the work. But today, you know, the style of a very put-together woman is still very important for women to feel good and look good in what they're wearing. So hair and makeup was always very on point as well. I know the norm was, you know, pink or red. I'm not sure if they had this color pink available back then. This was my little twist on today's outfit. This is a vintage shirt I found. I'm not sure what era, but I love it. This pink, I call it my Katy Perry pink lipstick because I know Miss Katy Perry. A few years ago, she would wear a lot of hot pink with her Betty bangs. So pinup has even been in mainstream the last few years, the past 5 years. Betty Page has really made a comeback. I mean, she came back in the 90s when The Rocketeer came out. If you don't know, the lead girl was portrayed after Betty Page because the movie was actually based off of the comic book, and the girl was after Betty. Many women have taken style notes from the 50s. There's Dita Von Teese. She is a walking, like, 50s Barbie doll. She is amazing. I know if I got to spend a day in her closet, I'd probably pass out with excitement. Also Beyonce, if you saw her video, Why Don't You Love Me? She did a little homage to Betty Page with her Betty bangs. I know Lady Gaga has also taken cues from the 50s. So it's really everywhere in art. It could be as simple as cat eye liner and red lipstick, or a little curl. The bangs, I'd say definitely the bangs are a statement of the rockabilly pinup culture. Kind of makes you stand out a little bit. Let's see. So what I do love about the pinup style is you can incorporate little pieces and you branch out to make your own modern pinup look. So myself, today I have my cute vintage pineapple earrings. I love them so much. I always feel so tiki-tastic. I also have my vintage nylon scarf. I probably have 50, I would not say 50, I would say like 20 different colors. And just tied in your hair, and now I feel like a teenager from the 1950s. So JBR Clothing and ModernPinup.com are here to help the retro revival and bring beautiful vintage style clothing back to the now for women of today. I personally own a few very nice vintage pieces. I love them so much and they fit me so perfectly. But the thing is I'm actually kind of scared to wear them. You know, the fabric is 60 plus years old and it's just scary. I don't want my kids to spill anything on them. I don't want to rip them. What if I wore it on a date? What if I got wine on it? I'd probably cry. So a lot of my vintage pieces stay in the bag. It's almost like it's a piece of history, really. If I could, I would frame it and put it up on my wall. So that's just me. But jbrclothing.com does have beautiful pieces to incorporate into any modern day pinups wardrobe. So they have pieces. Online, they offer clothes for the office, for a picnic, on a date, pretty much anywhere you need to go. You can keep it vintage styled with a little kitten heel, or you can go all out bordellos if you're going on a date. So you can really style it any way you'd like. They offer brands such as Stop Staring, Hell Bunny, Betty Page, Tatiana, H&R London. Hell Bunny, actually, they just put out their new line of winter coats, which look amazing. I'm really going to have to get my hands on one. There's one that's light blue. It's going to make it pop. I really want that one. So, JBR prides himself in excellent customer service. Most items are shipped the same day, which is amazing because I hate being at home after I order something and every 20 minutes I'll hit refresh on the tracking because I just get so impatient. But if you are in the LA area, SoCal, you can also just pick up from the store directly. So that was my little tidbit today for JBR and their wonderful clothing. I hope to get down there soon and try some of their wonderful pieces. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks. Bye.